Okay, here's the spreadsheet I sent you yesterday, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how I did it. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to create a sequence of numbers without typing them all in. So I'm going to start at your half pound, 0.5, enter, 1, enter, 1.5, enter, and you need 3 values in this column N, in order to copy them down to create the rest of the sequence. So you can see it filling in there on its own. And the thing to do is go all the way down to the number of pounds you want. So I'm going to go all the way down to 60 here. Or no, I think you had 30? Whatever. I'm going to go to 60 just because. Okay, so now you've got all your weights starting at half a pound. Now in the next row, you're going to put a formula to go from a half pound of chicken at $2.20. So the formula, you're going to use this formula icon right here, which is for auto sum. And your auto sum, this is your formula bar right here. So I just clicked into that and it fills in this thing that you're working on, but it's chosen cell number N4. So that's why it automatically filled in N4, because when you click this auto sum, it chose whatever was beside it. If all these cells beside here were also filled in, it would fill all these in, but you don't want all those. You just want that one cell only. So here we've got over here sum N4, and you're going to go times, which is Shift 8 on your keyboard or the asterisk on your number pad. So that's going to multiply N4 times $2.20, 2.2. And then you hit enter, so it gives you your $1.10. So now, unlike this column where you need 3 to create a sequence, this is a formula that's just going to copy the same formula wherever you drag it. So we're going to drag it all the way down to 60. So it's going to fill in your values all the way down to here. So your 60 pounds would be $132. Now, this, while these are all highlighted, I'm going to change these to have the dollar sign so it's obvious. You don't need to do this, but I like to make it neat. So in my format menu, or as a matter of fact, I can either right click on this or use my format menu. And I'm going to format the cells. And I'm going to choose number, and I'm going to choose currency, and then I always do this in case there's a negative, like if I'm doing a spreadsheet where I pay somebody, for example, it would be a negative number. So I always choose this red one with the brackets, which means negative. I choose the dollar symbol and 2 decimal places. I say OK. So now it makes it into the neat dollars and cents. Now to narrow these columns, because you want everything to fit on your page, you just take this in between your column headings, your numbers, your alphabet up here, you get the crosshairs, and then you can move that particular column to be as wide or as narrow as you want. And that way you get skinnier rows that'll fit on your print sheet. Now I had to stop at 15 to get on my sheet, and I chose size 12 over here in order to make it fit on the sheet. So I should do that over here too. So I'm just going to choose column N and column O, and I'm going to pick size 12, just so they're smaller so they fit on the sheet. And then I'm going to, once I get this plus sign here, I'm going to double click that, and it's going to resize both of those rows to make those only as wide as it needs to be in order to accommodate the whatever's inside of them. So now to get them on the same sheet, I'm going to stop at 15 pounds. So everything below 15.5 pounds, I'm going to click and drag. Then when I get to the bottom, so I've got all those highlighted. Now I'm going to cut using, I have a Mac, so I go Command X. On yours it would probably be whatever your Windows thing is, or just use this cut, but it would be maybe Alt X, I'm not sure. Anyway, cut these cells and then paste them over here. I'm going to leave a space in between. So then to paste, you go back to your edit and paste, which is on my thing it's Command V. On yours it might be Alt V or Windows V, whatever that key is that you use. Paste. So now all those cells go in there. I'm going to keep going beyond 30. Cut those. Paste them over here. Cut these. I'm going to run out of room here because they're too wide. I should have resized them first. Paste them over here. Oops. I pasted them too low. Cut. Paste them up here beside the rest. Okay. Now I'm going to take all of these. I just click and drag across them all. And I pick any one of these lines till I get the crosshairs, and I double click to make them only as wide as they need to be. The blank ones are going to be a default width, so those you just want to make them skinny just to give a little bit of space in between your filled out values. I think I forgot my 60s down here, but whatever. Okay, so there you have it. Then you can just fill in the rest. Type in your company name,